Hi guys, this is another video showing you the divergent plate boundary in motion that we were looking at before. Again, in this video, it's slightly different. We've got a top-down view, an aerial view at the top, and you can see that there's little markings. Those markings are supposed to indicate fossils, where fossils are found across the original single continent. And then down below, you have a cross-section view, and you can see that green line represents where the divergent plate boundary is going to be. And then we have ocean on either side here. Um, and what we're going to do is we're going to run this simulation and we're going to watch as this thing runs. You're going to see some of those events that you know happen. So the volcanoes, the earthquakes happening. You're also going to see how you can see how the ocean rushes in on both sides, and you end up with ocean in between the continental crust with thinner oceanic crust in between. So let's run this and see what happens. We're seeing earthquakes and volcanoes in the middle. We're seeing the plates separate from each other. I'm going to pause this for a second and notice that this has taken 50 million years for that amount to happen. This is happening extremely slowly, but the ocean has gotten wider. We now have the fossils on each part of the continent, right? Each of the original parts of the continent is separated apart. So, for example, if we were thinking about this as South America and Africa, the one over here or the one down here would represent Africa, and the one on this side would represent South America over here. And then again, we have shallowish oceans, maybe not that shallow. And then you end up having, this is the mid-ocean ridge in this location here where the volcanoes would be, right? Magma seeping up here. And then you have the ocean in between. You've got the thinner crust that's part of the oceanic part of that plate. Oceanic crust there is thinner. And again, you have the continent here, the thicker continent over here. Let this run a little bit longer. And again, it continues to move apart as we add more and more rock in the middle. Again, remember, more and more rock, like those that stripe model we were looking at yesterday, those stripes would have been underneath this ocean up here in the aerial view. And then the stripes there would have been like a red section, and then an orange section, and then a yellow section, and then a green and a blue and a purple like that. And then the dark blue of the continent. And then the same thing on the side, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, like so. And I was even able to color in those for you now so you can see what that looks like. But now we've got that part there. So you can see the colors, the newest rock in the middle, and then you get progressively older rock out to the side.